Hello, my sweet Cancers. Welcome to Amethyst Moon Tarot, and happy birthday to everybody celebrating a birthday this week. Hopefully it's a good one for you, and hopefully you're enjoying the warmth and the heat and going to celebrate. If you've never been here before, welcome. If I go off the rails a little bit, my readings can get a little weird. So hopefully we stay on track today. This is your weekly-ish readings, Cancerians. So it's approximately a week, give or take a day or two. Remember that time is not linear. So this is just messages that the universe feels that should be shared with you for this coming week. If it doesn't speak to you, please remember that this is for all Cancerians watching. So it is a possibility that the message either isn't for you or perhaps it's meant for you to share with someone else. So let's get into it, and we will start with our Oracle card. This will give us an overall feeling, an idea of what we are expecting for this coming week. So, jumbled thoughts. The mind can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. Confusion, anxiety, and escape. Ooh, Cancers, what is going on with you guys this week? Extra stress, which if you're celebrating a big birthday or if you're expecting a big party, could be that. Could be that we're just not seeing. All right. We're going to get some tarots, clarify this message here. All right. So our current mindset for the week, and they are upside down. Oh, well. All right. Current mindset for the week is the Five of Wands, jumbled thoughts. So the Five of Wands, I always call this my debate card. It's a card with a little bit of arguing, but it's passionate, right? Everybody's trying to get to this end goal in this card. They're all trying to get up here. But nobody's hurting each other to get there. They're also not helping each other to get there, right? And with a debate, the way I always see a debate is it's supposed to be about knowledge. It's supposed to be about facts. It's supposed to be about presenting your side and winning, basically. It feels like this is what's causing you to be off kilter. So let's see. Hopes and fears is the Ace of Swords. So yeah, this feels jumbled thoughts. This feels very much in the mind. Your obstacles are the Three of Wands. So could be, are we waiting for something? Are we expecting something? Are we looking out? All right. Foundation is the Sun, which for my Cancerians is very nice. Most of you guys I know are, especially if it's your birthday week, yay. But they're happy individuals for the most part. It's very happy or really not so happy. Your environment is the Seven of Swords, which does make sense. It is jumbled thoughts. So what are we so confused about? All right. Future and advice, okay, is the Hanged Man and the Knight of Cups. And our surprise for this week is the Six of Pentacles. All right. So, yeah, Okay. With the Ace of Swords as the hopes and fears, and Five of Wands is the current mindset, I'm getting an expectation that wasn't realized. So I go off the feeling and off of the cards. And what I'm feeling is that something before, your foundation is the sun, something before was clear, something before, now whether this is a relationship, this is work, this is school, whatever this may be, but everything was copacetic before, right? You were happy, you had a sense of balance, you didn't have too much stress, you didn't have too much anxiety about this particular situation, but it feels like something has recently happened, some kind of argument, some kind of fight, some kind... It doesn't feel like a fight. It feels like a difference of opinion or a difference of a belief system. So when somebody believes something, it is part of their personality sometimes, right? A belief is something in your heart and in your soul. Your thoughts, though, are in your mind. And it feels like someone's belief system and whatever they believe, whatever you believe, got rocked, got shook up, got knocked down, and it feels like that sense of clarity that you had, that sense of knowledge that you had, something has recently happened where it is making you doubt yourself. But it doesn't, and not to minimize what anybody is going through, but it doesn't feel like it's a huge situation. Now, it may be for some people it is, and it might feel like a huge situation, but this feels like it's kind of, it's, oh, I don't want to say that it's not important, because to you it is important, but it's not like world changing, right? It's okay. Let's keep going because the words are not the best words that I'm coming up with. So let's keep going. Your obstacles for this week are the Three of Wands. So yeah, again, you're looking for that clarity. This doesn't feel like you're waiting for someone. It feels like you're waiting for something from yourself, right? It feels like everything used to be perfectly fine, perfectly okay. The way we did things, the way you did things, the way you thought of things was peachy keen fine, and something has happened that has shifted your mindset, right? Your environment is the Seven of Swords, and that is protecting yourself. That is getting out of a false situation, that is getting out of lies and deceit, and doing your own research, doing your own work towards something. It is getting away from what feels wrong. Now, this swords speaks to the mind, and you've got the Ace of Swords and for your hopes and fears. And that's what I'm feeling, is that something knocked you off of your rocker. Some old thought pattern, some old belief system has recently been shaken up, and where everything used to be wonderful and peaceful and lovely, with your future and your advice from the universe, they're telling you that it's okay. This old mindset, this old belief with the Hanged Man and the Knight of Cups, it's time. It's necessary. This perspective shift, this pause that you may have to take. Maybe you have to step back and reassess the situations. Maybe you have to step back and reassess yourself. Maybe something that you always believed was true, you find out is not, but that doesn't mean, or maybe not completely as you thought it was, but that doesn't mean that that old belief system is completely gone. It's just shifting, right? Without getting super, super religious, because this channel is about spirituality, but definitely not about religion. But just my own personal example is that I was brought up Catholic, and I had a very set belief system that I was taught, that I went to church for. And as I got older, I started questioning the church, and I started questioning, why do we do this, but we can do this over here, and which is actually a sin and which is not, and why is this one a sin and but this one is not, because this one seems like it hurts more. So I did all that questioning, right? I still very much believe I use the universe because I don't know what God or goddess looks like. I don't know how they embody themselves. And it just feels more appropriate for me to say the universe, right? So that's what I'm getting for what to expect, the future and the advice, right? That is what I'm feeling, is that it could be something that was fundamental to you, that you realize that you need to have a different perspective on it. But having this different perspective is going to bring you closer to whatever this was, right? Instead of it being something that you believe, it's going to be something that you feel. It's going to be something that is right for you. Our surprise from the universe is the Six of Pentacles, and that is, being able to share, having enough for yourself and enough for those around you. It is about caring for your loved ones. It is about a security for yourself, and still being able to not live paycheck to paycheck, basically. If you think of it like that, now whether or not the coins do generally, the pentacles are the coins, they generally relate to money, but it's something in the real world, right? So maybe this new knowledge, this abandon of lies, of deceit, of what mentally wasn't working for you in the past, is getting you closer to your calling. That's what I'm feeling, is that, again, this is going to be something that you don't believe. This is going to be something that you feel. This is going to be something that you know in your heart is right. And it will bring you back to the sun, because your foundation is the sun. So, I mean, my Cancerians are a little squishy on the inside, a little sensitive. So again, this might not be something huge. I have used belief system and thought system and all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't have to be anything major. But it feels like whatever you learn from this experience, you are going to share it with others, and you are going to be able to use examples. You are going to be able to compare and contrast, and you are going to be able to teach people how to find that inner peace. Hopefully that makes sense to you, Cancer, because yeah, I see maybe a little bit of a shit disturber, which for my Cancerians, that tracks. But whatever this shift is for you, it might feel a little off at first, but if you don't deny it, if you look at it head on, it's going to bring you to where you should be. Okay. All right. My Cancerians, that is everything that I'm getting from this one for this week. I would love to know if this resonates with you, if this speaks to you. What mindset shift have you had lately? What's been going on that made you maybe take another look at something? I'd really love to know. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what's going on for you this week. While you're there, if you feel so inclined, please hit that like button, maybe that subscribe button too, if that feels right for you. If you would like a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box. But other than that, my Cancers, I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you all soon. Hugs and kisses.